Hello, hello everyone. Welcome on in. It's good to see all of you. If this is your first time here, my name is Rad Nomad. I'm a psychedelic DJ wizard. I'm going to be doing some crochet for you all tonight. Char, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Thank you for the daily check-in. I appreciate you. And congrats, Virgil, on first. Thank you for the check-in as well. So I've been working on a set of gloves for the past, I don't know, week and a half or so. I got the first one done and then realized it didn't quite fit as comfortably as I expected. So I had to make adjustments on the second one, but now they're not they're gonna look similar, but they're not exactly like a matching fitting set. So I'm like, do I even want to like make a second one that actually has the same exact fit? I think I'll just leave it as is and have the two gloves, even if they are slightly different sizes. Um, I at least want to be able to get it done. I think it's gonna look nice, even if they're not 100% like one-to-one sizing. But yeah, figure I'll go ahead and jump straight into the stream here. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Hope you've been having a good day. We're halfway through the week. Got my tea here. Got my yarn set up here. So for those who haven't been following, I've mostly just been posting it to Discord. I'm not going to post on Blue Sky until the full set's done. Um, this is one example of a glove. Where's the thumb hole? Was hoping to find a good co-work space tonight, so glad to see you online. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. I'm actually I'm not sure whether you'd be up for it. I am going to pop into the VC a little bit if you wanted to sit on call. And that obviously goes for anyone who is a trusted friend of the stream here as well. Um, but yeah, no, feel free to stay as long as you'd like. So we have the first glove here. May pop in there a bit? Okay. Yeah, that sounds nice. So first glove here, it does fit fairly well. My only concern is that it is a little bit tight on the bottom. I am kind of realizing the more that I put it on, the more it feels like I'm breaking it in. So maybe my whole like adjustments that I needed to make are kind of a moot point. But I did have to adjust the pattern anyway to make this first one. The original pattern, so these are puff stitches, right? Just a particular way of making them. Essentially, you're taking 9 loops of yarn, like rolling the hook across the yarn and then pulling it all through. Um, so there's 18 of these per row. The original pattern had 15, so they were meant for smaller hands. Um, I think I sized it up properly. Like, it's pretty comfy. The only thing is just it's a little tight on the bottom. So that's what I'm trying to do with the second glove, is to make it a bit less tight there. But yeah, I really don't have that much left on this. It's really not going to take that long for me to finish it. I expect it'll probably just take like one of the cycles, which is like, what, 25 minutes or so. Um, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to work on after that, but we'll see. I was considering trying to attempt my first granny square because I found a really cute chicken design that uses granny squares as the base. We'll see. We'll see how I feel once I get the gloves. I also need to make more black crochet hearts with keychains for Offkai as well. Um, I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself behind, but I had it in my mind I was gonna have at least like, I don't know, 20 or 30 or so. So I definitely need to catch up a little bit. And we still got plenty of time though, so I'm not super worried about it. Um, Oh, before we get started, I did want to show everyone a very quick piece of art that literally just came in. Um, so let me make sure I get her name right. Cream Straw Bun has been making these little kind of cute PNGs of various LGBTQ VTubers. Oh, hey Shui, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Um, So she just messaged me on Blue Sky showing that she had made mine. So let me go ahead and pull it up real quickly to show everyone on stream because I really like how this came out. Yeah, look at that. I love that. I love just the squishiness of it. I was about to say, because I think she's made like a few PNG tuber models in this kind of style. I just really like how laid back and goofy this looks. Like, I look like I'm having just a great time here. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've seen my cats make this exact expression before, and I want to bottle up that emotion and just take it with me everywhere. It's great. I like this a lot. So yeah, let me go ahead and shout her out here. Cream straw bun. Make sure this matches her. Yep, cream straw bun. Yep. It's so precious, isn't it? Yeah, it's so squishy. Part of me wants. I was about to say, like I was saying, I think she does like PNG tubers in this style. I think this would be like a really cute PNG tuber, or even like a Discord reactive or something like that. I don't know. I might have to follow up with her on that because I wouldn't, I wouldn't mind trying to get this made into like a reactive or something. You've heard of her? Yeah, I mean, I've seen her pop up on like Blue Sky or on Twitch a handful of times. Her streams are really chill. I definitely recommend. Oh, duh, we're already following her. Yeah, no, her streams are very chill. I definitely recommend checking her out. If you're not quite familiar with her. Okay. With that, I think we'll go ahead and get into the co-working here. Where is... There it is. Okay. We'll have to drop a follow. Yes, that is a very good idea, Char. Let's see. Let me go ahead and do a quick setup here. There we go. Just gonna throw on a pretty chill album here. Chill, in quotation marks. Down tempo, maybe? It's gonna be a little bit hype, but that's okay. Where's my now playing? There we go. Okay. Last thing, I went ahead and set it at the start here. I will be jumping on the VC. If anyone is a trusted friend of the stream, you're welcome to join me for some co-working. Otherwise, you're welcome to chill and chat. I'll go ahead and drop Discord too if you're not already a part of it. Otherwise, if you'd like to hang out, share some memes, shoot the shit, or keep up with all things red, consider stopping on by. We would love to have you. Let me make sure my Discord settings are also up too. How does the reactive? Where's the reactive? Doing some last minute debug here, don't mind me. Okay, cool. That all looks good. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and get into the crochet here. Where is my pattern? I need to go find the pattern again. I'm pretty sure I have 4 rows left of puff stitches, and then I think 3 finishing rows. And I think I had it in my mind that I was going to start tightening it once I got to the finishing rows. Yeah, okay, cool. Who can I unlock next as well? I'll go ahead and just do this. I heard of a spirit that can help me overcome my writer's block. Okay. I think think that all looks good. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Good to get started. All right. 4 rows of puffs. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, yeah. Just making sure I have the right number of puffs per row. When I first started doing this pattern, I was really struggling with the puff stitch, I gotta say. Because, like, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show this on stream, but the gist of it basically is you are putting multiple, like, layers of yarn into the same stitch. So that's like, so you're basically adding loops onto your crochet hook. So I've got like 3 loops right now, and then I'm going to do that 3 more times. And now I have 9 loops on the hook, and then you have to pull the yarn all the way through all 9 of those loops. And there's like certain tricks that you can kind of hold it such that you're able to slide the yarn through more efficiently, but it really does just take a bunch of practice. And even then, I still find myself getting caught on one of the loops as I'm pulling the hook in, and I gotta kind of wiggle it out, and that's fine though. I mean, it's the whole thing still looks consistent, right? Oop. Hmm. Yeah, how's everyone's week been going? Hope y'all have been doing well. I'm definitely looking forward to this weekend. I just celebrated my birthday this past week, and um, just because of trying to schedule things with friends, I didn't actually go out or anything. So we are doing that this weekend. Gonna go out with a bunch of friends to a nearby town that has a very nice margarita bar with a one of my favorite clubs uh, in the town I live in. So really looking forward to it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Always got to double check to make sure I don't have too few or too many loops on the hook here. Oh, and I just lost it. It's okay. I do need to repaint my nails before I go out on Saturday, though. Um, I guess a little bit of a preview. I actually bought enough colors to do the gender fluid flag. I thought that would kind of be a cute design that I could wear out this weekend. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep painting that for out throughout the month of June. We'll see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Slip stitch. Come on, get in there. Wait a minute, did I miscount? Let's see. All right. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No, I think that's correct. Okay. Let's continue. I have definitely done that where I've did a whole row with one less puff and had to go back and redo it. Always count your stitches, y'all. Don't be like me. Oop. There we go. Who's that? Hey, Char. Oop. You there? Oop. I don't think you got. Oh,
On Scree.
Scree. There you are. Hey there.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I am good. I'm so full of pizza.
Ooh, nice. What kind of pizza?
It was stuffed crust with Parmesan, right? Slimy Jade? And garlic Parmesan for the sauce. And then my half of the pizza had mushrooms and bacon on it.
Ooh, that sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Slimy Jade doesn't like the mushrooms, so I get my half with mushrooms, and she got hers with onion.
Yeah, that's
It
nice.
was so good.
Yeah, I feel like I don't go out of my way to get mushrooms on pizza, but if I order like a nice supreme, I'll gladly accept it. But yeah,
I am a huge fungus lover. I
yeah,
love mushrooms, but
yeah,
nobody who I live with likes them. So I go out, I have to go out of my way to get my fill.
yeah, yeah,
But with
yeah.
something like pizza, it's so easy to get like half and half that I go for it.
Right, makes sense. Yeah, mushrooms have definitely grown on me over the past several years. Not physically, but
Oh
in
no,
terms of my.
fungus is growing on you. Should
Yep.
you get that checked
Yeah,
out?
it's the cordyceps. They've taken me over.
But how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Mostly just waiting for the weekend here. Um, I can't remember if I told you, but I'm going out to celebrate my birthday. Um, this
Yeah,
Saturday. Yeah, should be nice.
B.
Mhm. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing good. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I we had a late dinner and I wasn't really like feeling energy to do like a full stream, so I was looking for somewhere to kind of get me to get a little work done.
Oh yeah, it's all worked out then.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to come up with some mechanism to let people know that I'm going to be doing a VC for co-working. I guess coming up with a regular schedule and posting it would be one step towards that, but I don't know, maybe like a
Yeah, I
pin or
mean
something.
schedule consistency is one thing, but I'd say probably a Discord role for it.
Yeah,
I need to redo my roles because I'm not very good at Discord, and the person who set up my roles for me isn't around anymore, and I need to like overhaul it because I tried to set them up myself and I couldn't out.
yeah, yeah. I was about to say because most of my roles have effectively been who gets to see what threads in kind of a large general sense, right? Because I have to grant people access into the Discord now with a role.
Yeah.
I just decided to do that after I saw people like kind of getting their Discords messed with. So I didn't want to do like the automatic like you click the box and you're automatically allowed in. I wanted to make sure I can do at least some minor vetting.
Yeah, I have it where like me or a mod has to grant a role for them to have access
Yep.
to anything but the rules channel. And it's
Yep.
not even like click the rules and you get instant access. It's like, no, I have to know where you're coming from first.
Exactly.
so we can track like how this person got in the server.
Yep.
Because I did have a situation last year where I was doing an open VC and somebody joined, and then a second person slipped in under the same link, and they came into the open VC and were just kind of chilling for the first few minutes, but then
Yeah.
they started spamming soundboard that was very, very TOS breaking and changing
Yeah.
their
I,
Fujitech reactives
I
to hardcore pornography.
ooh. I was about to say, I think I remember something like that happening, but it's yeah,
Yeah, so that's when I shut the whole server down and made all the channels private, and I've been battling the privacy settings ever since. But
yeah, it's
it's
a
worth
double-edged
it to
sword.
keep the freaks like that out. Like I want the cool freaks, not the rude freaks.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it sucks you have to take precautions like that, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I think I launched the Discord with the original intention of just like being a place where people who regularly come to my streams to congregate. But I'm kind of realizing the more I kind of build it up, the more I want to tailor it to, I guess, at least some sort of like a little bit of a vetted list, right? So that not just anyone is joining.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're saying, right? I want to know who these people are and where they're coming from. I do appreciate that so many of the discords I'm in seem to have like some overlap, where it's like I'll see very common members across like multiple discords. I'm like, that's kind of cool. I'd like to have
Yeah.
kind of a similar situation like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of going back and forth on like if I'm going to implement a hey, you have to be at least like 2 or 3 streams so that I know that you passed the vibe check before I let you enter
Yeah.
space. But then on the other hand, I have like people who are chill who are like, hey, I want to share my art, or hey, I want to share my dinner picture. And it's
Right.
like, yeah, it would be nice if they could just join the Discord and do that. But I've had in recent months people who do not pass the vibe check, and I have had to
Yeah.
get harder and harder about laying a boundary of like, this person's setting off alarms, and I'm not going to sit and wait until they formally break a rule.
Yep.
And I just, need to curate the space more. So it's really hard because like you want to give people benefit of the doubt, but
Yeah.
then there's a lot of people who come in and they just do things that are uncomfortable.
Yeah. And that's especially scary for me because I'm very much the kind of person that wants to give people the benefit of the doubt, right? Like I feel so bad about like
Yup.
kicking people out, but you have to, right? Like
Yeah.
they're absolutely going to be a type of person that'll take advantage of that.
Yep, that's a lesson I'm slowly learning over time as I've transitioned from like being a streamer who like, the same 3 people came to my streams and now it's like, oh, I'm constantly meeting new people and having to like keep track of who says what and who passes the vibe check and
Yep.
who doesn't.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
as far as doing like a co-working role, I feel like that wouldn't be super hard to set up.
Yeah. Bless you.
Less.
Thank you.
think one more row of puffs will do it. I just looked over your screen. I recognize her.
Yeah, yeah. I'm doing a slight redesign for Mio.
Nice. I like those references. That's gonna look so awesome when it's done.
Yeah, I gotta do some more research because some of like the fashion and hair choices are being left in my hands, but
Okay.
gonna see what I can come up with because a lot of people trust me with their gothy fashions. So I'm always looking to learn more.
You are a wealth of knowledge when it comes to goth culture, at least compared to me.
We can thank whoever left a bunch of Cure and Susie and the Banshee albums at the used
Yeah.
bookstore where
There we
when
go.
I was 14.
Oop. Spirit City is telling me to take a break. Ah. Let's go ahead and see this critter I unlocked as well. Inkster.
Aw,
Aw,
little guy.
little inky guy. Let's see, I'll go ahead and read this here. When an author finishes their 1000th story, it is said that an inkster comes into existence. Inksters are mischievous tricksters by nature, loving a good prank. Splotches, typos, and missing punctuation are an inkster's favorite tricks to play on unsuspecting authors. But not to worry, the changes always revert back so the damage is never permanent. It is rumored that a companion inkster can help ease writer's block. I wish that were true. I don't think it's helped me write a single thing. I keep getting distracted by its adorable smile. Very cute. And of course I need to go. Oop. Of course now I need to go see all the different outfit designs for this guy. No, I don't want to exit the game. Okay. Ooh, I like the rainbow one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. It reminds me, I remember going to like fairs when I was a kid, and you can build like little jar full of like sand and just layer
Oh
it.
my god, I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
those.
This
Yeah.
reminds me of that. That's so. I'm buying that. That's
I
awesome.
loved those and I loved the spin art. Do you remember the like paper
Oh,
spinning and you would like put the paint splatters on
yes,
it?
yes. Okay, yep. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I
Yeah,
I
that was
loved
awesome.
those.
Yeah. God, I've been to like a handful of fairs since then, but I don't think I've seen those kinds of crafts in a long time being offered at them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get out much, but
Yeah.
yeah, those give me a very nostalgic feeling.
Mm-hmm. I say we have a art street fair coming up pretty soon in our town. I don't remember what weekend. It's either next weekend or the weekend after.
I would love to go to like a local art fair. That would be cool.
Yeah. It's neat, you know. There's a ton of vendors that'll sell like clothing, jewelry, um, just kind of like little toys and knickknacks and stuff. I was told this particular fair used to be it used to happen a lot more often than just like the once or twice a year that it does now. I think it's just like a funding thing or like I don't know, people can't secure the space as often as they want to. It's kind of unfortunate, but I'm glad that they're still doing it in some capacity.
Yeah.
What's that smell on the afternoon breeze like a candle burning? Let's see. Okay, I'm okay, well it says I'm in the process of unlocking something, so I'll just let it ride, I guess. Oh, looks like we already unlocked them. What do we get? Orange cat.
Orange cat. There they are. Oh my gosh.
Where'd you come from, little
That's a
guy?
chubby lad. Oh, he's so shaped.
Hockey. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even know I was going for this one. When I'm at my desk, I sometimes feel a presence settle into the warmth of the late day sun streaming through the window, silently observing the words that slowly take shape in my journal. Pocky is a warm and comforting spirit most often found reclining near windowsills or curled up into a ball on soft surfaces. Its orange fur seems to glow under the sunlight, and it instinctively seeks out the coziest spots where warmth and tranquility meet. Very affectionate and deeply bonded to its human companion, Pocky rarely wanders far from their side. However, it maintains a calm and observant nature, viewing the world with a subtle, almost judgmental gaze. At times, a spark of mischief disrupts its usual composure, a reminder of its slightly chaotic orange cat temperament. Pocky is particularly sensitive to rhythms and soundscapes. The soft sound of typing on a keyboard, writing, or rain against the window is enough to plunge it into a state of serenity, often leading it to fall asleep, and it seems even more at peace when its human is nearby and focused. It is said that Pocky only feels fully at ease in lived in spaces filled with gentle sounds, warm light, and familiar routines. In these moments, its presence becomes a discreet and comforting warmth that never truly fades away.
Aw.
Cute. Very cat coded. Also, I guess I ranked up. Cool. Briefly look at the. Oh, this was part of the Lo-Fi Girl expansion pack. Okay. Yeah, so Spirit City is doing a collab with the
The
lo-fi beat.
lo-fi beats to study
Yes.
and relax
Yes,
to.
exactly. Like you could unlock like her appearance and clothing and stuff, and I guess they added her cat as well.
That's cool. I kind of didn't consider that like she is like an OC with lore and stuff. Like they've
Yeah.
like probably expanded on stuff with her.
I guess so, yeah. I guess I kind of assumed she was from sort of anime or something, but yeah, I guess she is an OC, huh? Alright. Who can I unlock next? Candle burning afternoon breeze. Afternoon. Uh,
I've got the new Kim Petras album on right now.
Ooh. I am out of. I need to go back and listen to some Kim Petras. I've heard a handful of her songs.
So I've only ever actually listened to the oh, what is it called, the Turn Off the Light, the very Halloween spooky mixtape that she did back in 2019.
Got it.
That's really good, like Halloween season music.
Yeah. I heard Coconuts when that came out. I think that's probably the last I heard from her.
Yeah, I went on the front page of AOTY, and it's apparently she's getting really good ratings. She has an average user score of 81 with over 4,000 ratings, which is pretty damn good.
Good. Yeah.
I added Boards of Canada to my list. I haven't
Yeah.
listened to them ever before, but I saw them on the front page, and then I saw you mention them. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna put them on my listen
I
pile.
didn't even know they were putting out an album. So I've listened to a handful of their stuff. I did really like their GeoDaddy album. It's kind of like a, how do I describe it? It's like it's down tempo, but it's got like a very kind of like eerie, unsettling sound to it, if that makes sense. Um,
Yeah.
Kind of just like very chill beats that are a little, just a hair unnerving, not like super duper much. I did like this most recent album. I don't think I liked it quite as much as GeoDaddy, but it's definitely worth a listen if like kind of down tempo beats is something that interests you.
Yeah, I mean, I love anything that has a little bit of an unsettling quality too.
Yeah.
So I still haven't listened to Dorian Electra's self-titled covers album.
You know what?
I've been meaning
I
to.
went through a couple of the songs individually. I will say I enjoyed pretty much everything I listened to. You know, like it's you got to go into it not really expecting like the songs that they're covering. Just expect like some interesting crunchy Dorian Electra production. Um,
Yeah.
Caribbean Blue took me by surprise. I did like that cover.
Yeah, I've only heard the ones that got released before the album came out. So I heard the Bob Dylan one, I heard Feel Good Inc.,
Yeah.
and I forget the third one.
Uh.
But like
Yeah.
it was like when they first
Oh.
started releasing them, I was like, this is odd. But now that it's like, they've explained why they chose
Yes.
to do a self-titled covers album, I'm a little more like, okay, I'm kind of more interested in
Yeah.
seeing it as a like holistic project.
Exactly. Now, I appreciate the thought process that led to making the album, and for what it is, I think it's good music. I don't think I like it more than the other stuff Dorian's put out, but like
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
some.
it's not hitting me like fanfare like resonated with me when
Yes.
I found
Mhm.
it just like really hit the spot for me.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Uh,
Is Dorian is such a unique artist, right? In terms of like their songwriting, in terms of their vocal stylings, their production. I feel like I feel like they're very tuned in to like what sounds good in the hyperpop scene and is able to execute that. And I think the
yeah.
self-titled is gonna throw people for a loop because I think they're gonna go into it expecting the songs that they're covering and not Dorian Electra, right? So
But I love when an artist does covers and they transform it so much
yes.
to fit their style more.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So that interests me more, knowing that they, brought their flair to it instead of just like, one for one covers.
Right.
And there's some one for one covers that are fine, but I find it a lot more interesting when it is giving a new perspective of the song.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, not everybody can be Johnny Cash hurt, but
Fair enough. Yeah.
like it's still just interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I am also excited though because I think in the same description on the album, Dorian also said that they've now started the next album of original
Oh, see
songs.
that's
So,
good to know too.
yeah,
That like we're not gonna have to wait like a whole like what like 3 year cycle like
exactly.
most people need for a new album.
Yeah,
This was just kind of like a project to like loosen up the rusty, you know, pipes or
exactly.
whatever.
Yep.
That's not
The
a
rusty
phrase.
pipe. Yeah, you know.
Loosen the love the rusty pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be very curious to see what the next Dorian full album is. Like, I'm gonna be real, the two standalone songs that came before the covers, Stupid in Love and Fake Denim,
Yeah.
didn't quite do it for
Yeah.
me.
I'd
But
agree with
that
that.
also, it sounds like that was at the end of fanfare going into the period where they needed this kind of like revitalization. So like I'm kind of not going to assume that those two songs are indicative of where they're going next,
Right.
because now they've done this whole project and they probably have new cogs spinning and all that. So, you know, we'll probably be surprised.
Yep. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'm excited for pretty much whatever an artist is gonna put out next. So
Oh yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, even like Green Day, right? Like Green Day was my favorite band when I was in middle school. And over the years, AFI kind of took over more. And
Yeah.
by the time that Green Day's 2020 album "Father of All Motherfuckers" came out, that album completely alienated me from them. Like I just completely checked out of keeping up with them. But then when they had another album come out last year, I still went and I listened to it, and it was an improvement from the
Yeah.
previous album. But I thought that 2020 album was dog shit.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah.
But I'm also like, so, like this is a thing in a lot of bandoms, but especially with AFI. When you have a band that is reinventing themselves and doing different stuff each time, there is a loud subset of the community
Yep.
that every single time will cry out that they should go back to the
Yep.
old stuff, and it's just so tiring. It's so
Yeah.
tiring to hear it constantly.
No, that's the thing, right? Like, there's definitely been artists that have made pivots that, like, I might not personally feel as compelled by, but, like, I'm glad that they made that pivot because that was clearly something they needed in order to keep feeling inspired by music and everything. Um, I think the most recent example I came across of that, there's an electronic group called the Glitch Mob, that's based out in California,
I've
and
heard the name. I can't say I've listened to them, but the name is familiar.
yeah, they're part of what's considered like the West Coast bass sound, which is essentially just blending a lot of like bass heavy electronic styles with like kind of West Coast style hip hop. Um, their first three albums were really, really good. They're still in my regular rotation. Their fourth album, they decided to pivot to essentially UK rave style music, so a lot more like big beat type sounds, like Prodigy and Crystal Method, kind of a little bit.
Ooh,
Um,
good shit though.
that's the thing, right? Is there's really good tracks on it, like I'll listen to, but it doesn't like it doesn't scratch the itch that the first three albums did, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, Drink the
And
Sea.
and some artists like will hit a specific like magical sound for like your brain cells,
Yes,
but them changing to something else that you don't connect to doesn't mean that they deviate from their purpose.
exactly.
Because
Yeah,
that's something I see so much. AFI gets accused of being passionless because people listen to the new music and it's a lot, you know, the goth influences have become more and more prevalent. So, you know, like the lyrical delivery and whatnot might come off more like dour and more monotone, but like it's lending itself to the atmosphere they are wishing to achieve.
right.
But some people look at that and they look at the songwriting, they're like, oh, they don't care anymore. They're phoning it in. It's like, hey,
Uh,
that's the furthest thing from the
yeah,
truth. It's just not like their brain can't process that like it's art still. It's still art made by passionate artists who are chasing, you know, what they need to chase in that moment. And just because your brain doesn't process it that way, that doesn't invalidate, you know, the artistry.
exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? With music being as subjective as it is, there's probably a handful of people. I mean, like, obviously, you speaking from experience, a handful of people that love the change in sound or are really, like, tripped
Mm-hmm.
by it. So it's like, I would feel 100% silly being like, oh, this is, like, shitty, when it's like there's people that clearly got something out of it, right? Art is
Yeah,
subjective.
and that's
So,
when I go back. Like, in my opinion, that one Green Day album that they did in 2020, I thought it was horrible.
yeah,
I thought it was so horrible. I haven't gone back and re-listened to it,
sure, yeah,
but I'm not out there broadcasting that like in the fandom
yep.
spaces and being like I'm right, and anyone who thinks this album is good is terrible. Literally, whenever I talk like about an artist that I don't like if I'm on stream and I bring up like how much I hate Imagine Dragons, I have to always put that qualifier. It's cool if you like them. I'm happy for you if you like them. It's just for me, they make me want to fly into a murderous rage when I hear them.
Fair enough, yeah.
And maybe that's a sign of artistry in and of itself, the ability to elicit strong
That's true,
emotions
yeah.
one way or the other.
Yeah, what is art if not the ability to get people riled up in different ways about what you're doing?
Yeah. I learned that as a visual artist when I did those Froggy Chair YCHs, and people were very perturbed by the flesh toned chairs.
No, you were cooking there.
Yeah, well, I saw comments on Twitter, and someone was like, "This is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen," and it just filled me with a strange satisfaction. Like, haha,
I love it.
this wasn't what I was setting out to achieve, but now that I've felt it, I'm like, "Ooh, this is a good feeling. I should do more freak stuff to make people upset."
Yeah, I love it. What's that saying? Art should disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed, or something like that.
Yeah. Also, like, make art for at most 30 to 50 freaks.
There you go.
Don't change your image just so you chase numbers. Like,
Yeah.
do what is true to you, and if that is freak shit, then go for
Yeah.
it.
Well, those freaks are gonna stick around. I mean, like, same
Yeah.
can't be said with like the numbers once you start chasing them. Okay.
Guess I should tone down the ear floof so that we can actually see the ear piercings. So that's one thing Mio did say, is that she wants lots of piercings on the fox ears
Ooh.
this time.
Yeah.
So I'm doing industrial bars, gonna do some rings. I'm gonna look up some like goth earrings, bring a little bit. I mean, I don't want to just go straight for like the onks or the upside down crosses,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
at the same time, they're effective for a reason.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm targeting 36 in this row. One, two. Two more.
Alright, I think it's time to peruse through Pinterest for hair ideas.
Nice.
And I open it up, and there's immediately a trans meme about Davey Havok circa 2001, as there should be. I love his goth mom phase. He had this phase where he was growing his hair out, and it was like in a bob,
Hell
and
yeah.
he was just wearing like the enough tasteful gothic makeup that he just looked like a goth MILF.
That's a sleek hairstyle. I like that.
Yeah. It's just so funny because when I go to Pinterest, like half of it's like art references and fashion, and the other half is just Davey Havok.
Yeah.
The algorithm has come for me. Ooh, that's a fun outfit. Not for this, but save that later.
Oh, yeah.
I love a plaid maxi skirt with some like punk belts.
Yeah.
I've never been able to find one that suits my taste, but I love a good red tartan.
Yeah. Okay. I need to do... Oh, I'm on the last row already. Okay, one more.
Yippee!
Alright, how are we fitting so far? Do I need to tighten it up at the top? Honestly, not really. I say that. Oop.
Kim Petras, what did you mean by this love is like a basketball game? That was just the outro of that song. Was that line
This
repeated over
love
and
is like a
over?
basketball game. It's got a time limit and there's a lot of squeaking.
The next song on that Kim Petras album was called Bitch Ball Out. And the majority of the lyrics were bitch ball out. Let me show you how a bitch ball out. It's like, Kim Petras, you're doing a lot of telling and not showing.
Okay, one more. All right. Crochet is done. Just need to weave in the ends and we're all good.
Hell yeah.
Okay, double check the fit. Oh yeah. Okay, that's so much comfier. Yeah, it's not squeezing me at the bottom of the glove anymore. And I think 18 puffs per round is a good amount too. Needle. There we are. Cool. Glove is done.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Looks so cozy.
It is cozy. It's warm, but it's also like breathable. So
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah. Cool. I have to get some pictures of these later tonight.
I would wear a pair of those that's like dark purple or red or
Oh yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
It's such a cool design too. Like I love the look of these puff stitches.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think too, if you using a tighter hook, I might even be able to make it look. I don't know, like I don't mind the look where it's like you can kind of see through it and see the skin underneath. But I'm also
Mm-hmm.
imagining I could play with it a little bit and make it like even tighter. I'd be down to make this again, test it out with a few different like yarn types or different styles. All right. What are we going to do next? I'm very tempted to start this very cute granny square chicken design that I found. Yeah, I think I will. Interesting. 2.75 millimeter crochet hook. I definitely don't have that granularity. Should have a 2.5. Maybe that would work. That's pretty thin though. Yeah, I'll try it out. I have to grab. Yeah, there we go. white. Pink. Ooh, I like that look a bit better. Okay. Put you guys back. Okay, that's one square. And then what does the other one look like? Eh, doesn't have to look exact. Okay, I'll go ahead and start with these colors.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much going to follow the online recipe as it is. So the center is going to be this kind of sea green color. There's going to be a layer of purple around that, a layer of pink around that, a layer of this blue around that, and then white around that.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Alright. Yep. This will be my first time making a granny square. We'll see how I do. Okay, chain 5 and join with a slip stitch. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go up a hook size for my own sanity. I think 3 should do it. I'm really glad I got a 100 pack of stitch markers because I swear I lose one every week.
There are just some devices that you'll never see used to completion, like a chapstick or a full graphite pencil.
For real. God, chapstick especially. I remember feeling just pure, like, pride after I successfully finished, like, one chapstick in the past, like, 5 years or so. color is the purple? join with a slip stitch to the top of the beginning of chain 3. Oop, I keep missing the brakes here. I think I'm gonna go up and get some water. I will be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and throw a big BRB on the screen here.
It's a good time for me to actually take a BRB as well.
Okay. For those of you who are somehow still seeing this despite the ads, feel free to get up, get some water, stretch your legs. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Sweet.
Alright, welcome back from meds, everyone. Let's see who we unlocked here. Oh, we got a little DJ Mouse guy. Ham stereo. Oh, this boy speaks to me. My vinyl player has been acting up lately, skipping beats whenever I'm nearby. Those headphones-looking appendages on ham stereo aren't just for show. They help dampen loud noises since spirits' ears are otherwise especially sensitive to sounds and vibrations. It's just like me. It may have once been an evolutionary trait to warn it of incoming dangers, but in modern times gives ham stereo with an excellent sense of rhythmic timing and an affinity for music. I have found that because of its delicate hearing, it responds most positively to lo-fi songs, a spirit after my own heart. That is adorable. Ah! What the hell? Look at this little guy. Okay, so he's my new best friend. He's gonna hang with me and go with me wherever. Let's see. Okay, so I finished round 4, I think, of the Granny Square. Okay, so it's gonna teach me a new stitch now called the drop stitch. Yep, no problem, Char. SC into each stitch around. Interesting. Insert the hook in the space between the DC clusters from R2. Oh, I guess it's called a drop stitch because it requires you to go into a round you've done several times ago. Okay, so this is one. between the DC clusters around too. So this one, I think. Oh, also I can snip this. Hey, welcome on in, Seraph. It's good to see you. How you doing? Imagining an EDM track where they're about to drop the bass, but they say drop drop the stitch. Oh my god, a crochet themed EDM banger. I could barely imagine. Tired, don't want to sleep. How's you, Rad? I'm doing pretty well. I just finished a set of gloves. I'll be happy to show off here. So I finished the first glove a couple days ago, and just finished the second one today. Let me find the thumb hole for this one. There we go. So that's what they look like. Yeah, so this was the first one I made. I made it a little bit too tight on the bottom, but otherwise they feel pretty good. Super comfy. I really liked the stitch design. Yeah. And now we're working on a granny square. And we've got Trash Betchar hanging with us this evening. They're currently muted right now, but they're hanging out in chat. Okay, I'm not... Scree! I'm not following these instructions properly. Hook between the space, yarn over, pull it through. Ah! Aha. Okay. 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 I think that's... Yes! Okay, got it. And then we continue. Hmm. see, I'm gonna go ahead and find another album to put on here. Okay.
Scree, I'm back.
Scree.
I mean, I've been here, but I was eating lava cake.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, we got some Dominoes tonight.
Oh, it's been a minute since I had Domino's.
It's better than it used to be, I feel.
Yeah?
I don't know. Yeah, ours does it good at the very least. You know, franchises at the end of the day come down to the location by location, but it hit the spot.
Good.
And the pizza was 50% off or something.
Nice.
I think we got like a $19 pizza for $9 or something like that.
Hell yeah. Seraph in chat says squee has a scree. I almost said squee.
Scree! Scree at you, Sarah. I feel like I'm almost at a point with this where I can show Mio a progress shot.
Let me take
Not
a peep.
my goal
Ooh,
tonight.
I like that.
I want to do something on the legs. The reference so the reference Mio I have in the corner here. Oh, I do need to draw her tail. The reference Mio was a work in progress commission that the artist abandoned
Okay.
without telling Mio why. So
Okay, that
I'm
sucks.
trying to take cues from it, but also make it and twist it to be more my own thing as much as I can.
Right.
But the one thing is that the legs felt very blank. I'm sure that was an unfinished area, so I gotta think about if I want to do like garter belt, thigh high, knee high.
Right.
Probably not fishnet because I'm doing fishnet on the top half.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's looking great so far.
Yay!
Okay, I've got this cool kind of flower-like shape going so far. Whoa, is that the amariest of roomies over there?
Scree scree.
Scree Scree, welcome on in, Amari. It's good to see you. Yeah, I got the auto shouties going.
Hell yeah.
Yep, you are part of the select few that get one. You took a fat fucking nap today? Hell yeah. God, I wish I could take a fat nap most days. I say I'll do it sometimes on weekends, but not all that common, especially if I have a lot going on anyway. Oh, Amari, since you're here, let me show you the gloves I just made. I'll go ahead and show pretty much anyone who joins here. But, wants to make the comment about seeing VTuber's flesh, but knows Twitch will filter me. I mean, I don't give a shit. But, yeah, gloves.
Very cute gloves.
I like these gloves a lot. Yeah, so now this glove has a friend, so completed this project. I do like this design a lot. You want to make those? I think I posted the pattern on one of the Discords we're in, but I can also send it to you directly if you'd like. I did need to adjust the size a little bit to fit my arms a bit better. I increased the number of stitches per round and then also widened the bottom a bit because this one's a little bit constricting towards the bottom of my arm because it gets wider. But it really wasn't that hard to make. Like the stitch is it took a little bit of muscle memory to build it, but once I got going, it was pretty quick to do this. Probably gonna pass out soon. Stay safe, y'all. Thank you for stopping by, Sarah. Hope you get a good rest.
Have a good rest, Sarah.
And now I am making my first granny square. Why is it called granny
Amari,
square?
you might like to hear I'm drawing a Mio.
Yes, Char is drawing a Mio. Context, I made a comment on Giz's skin for the first time and Twitch said I was bullying. All I said was, I'm shocked you aren't green, actually. That
Oh
caught
my
Twitch.
god.
That caught Twitch's filters.
Which?
I'm shocked you aren't green. I don't even I'm trying to even fathom what Twitch thought you were saying. Like that's really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry you got caught by the filter, but I mean, to be fair, I probably would have made the same assumption about Giz too. Okay. What's the next part of this? Twitch is Amari phobic. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You're too green for Twitch's filters. Okay.
Oh, time for the garbage truck to be here at 1 in the morning. I'm gonna mute.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the check-in, Amari. Oh, the check-in feature? I think I've had that for a while. I don't remember how long ago, but yeah, and it keeps track and everything. I think I eventually want to give it a more catchy name than just daily check-in, but I'll leave it as is for now. Ooh, treble crochet. That's not one I do that often. All right. Idea, daily vinyl, because I know your thing is you're a DJing wizard.
Dude,
Ooh.
the way that I just unmuted to say like daily like record or something. The garbage truck just drove away and I was like, oh, I have an idea.
Yo, that's a great idea, actually. Oh yeah, and I could even make it such that it just chooses like a random vinyl. Like, oh, you got this record.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that
I see
idea.
people who have like daily latte and it's a different drink or daily
Yeah,
taco
yeah,
and it like
yeah, exactly.
describes the ingredients on the taco.
Yeah. One streamer I follow, Cannabeth, has a like a role assignment where you check it. It's like, congrats, you are this role today. So I think it's like based on Final Fantasy 14, but I didn't play it, so I'm not entirely sure. That's a great idea, Amari. I'm gonna steal that idea. Glad my random brain thought worked out. It absolutely did. Okay, it's starting to look pretty square shape. Join with the slip stitch. Okay. Okay, not bad for a first granny square.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just surprised it looks like a square.
It feels like you did it so fast.
It kind of does, yeah.
That's really cute.
Thank you.
So are you doing like a bunch of those?
So I'm gonna just do a pretty simple pattern. It's basically two granny squares sewn together and then made as like the body of a chicken. So it's kind of just like a chicken with like these little patterns on the sides of it.
Yeah. See, I thought you were making a chicken in the square first.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the body of the chicken is granny squares.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, cool. The music caused me to lock into a conversation, which caused me to forget I was in this live. Yeah, that music has that effect on people.
Yeah, I've been in my own zone over here. I'm like, oh, I wanna show this to Mio, but I gotta add this and I gotta add that, and
Let me see it. I might
I
turn my
just
house
like
over.
want it to look as good as
Ooh.
possible before I share the progress.
Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah.
Even getting the tail in, it's finally like, ah, yes, this is a Mio.
Yes.
Toe to tip, that's a Mio.
Jade and I are balls deep into a conversation. Nice.
Oh, oh my.
Sorry, Mario, just outed you too.
That's okay.
Let's see.
More people should be balls deep in my wife.
Oh yeah.
The way that she activated upon hearing that. Do you want the contact?
Me?
Amari said that they were balls deep in a conversation.
Oh, yeah.
So it was just a little wordplay. You know.
Yeah.
Just some innocent little wordplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amari says, "Hey, subject of our conversation." Shh. Okay. What other yarn colors do I have? Because I kind of like the idea of having two granny squares that are like a little bit different colors. But do I have the yarn to support that?
Ad break approacheth.
Wow, already? God, time flies.
Yep, I thought I'd let you know since I saw the
Oh, thank you.
Saribot message.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that means we are about 3 hours into stream, I think. So I'll probably go. I think I'm probably go for another half hour or so before wrapping up here. Go away, ad. I wish it were that simple.
I feel so sad every time someone tells me they get an ad with clearly AI in it. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off my
I know.
channel.
I've been trying to report those ads whenever they pop up, but I don't think
That's
Twitch.
good.
I don't think Twitch takes them into consideration.
No, especially because they're going to be pushing more AI on us soon with this like midstream AI overview.
Yeah.
That if it's not an opt out, I'm gonna fucking be very upset. I can't say I'm gonna leave over it because sadly this is part of my income, but
yeah. I'll start barking. Arf, 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 arf. Thanks, Amari. Go scare the ads away.
Hmm. Maybe garter belt on the other side. And then flip this way.
Wow, rude. What's rude?
Hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep. That all looks good. So I'll do those colors for the other one. Let's see if I can get the second granny square done in time. I think I got the gist of it now, so I should hopefully be able to move through it pretty fast. Two, three. Welcome back from ads, everyone.
Alright, I think that is my Mio progress, so I'm gonna send her screenshots and get
Nice.
feedback before I go any further than this.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is the blue color.
Alrighty, Rad. I am gonna get skedaddling, but thanks for co-working.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was great to have you.
Yeah. Yeah, see you around.
Yep. See you around.
Bye.
Have a great rest of your night. Bye, Char. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I should be able to finish this granny square in the next 20 minutes or so. Uh, yeah, I'll go ahead and just do that, and then I'll call it a night here. One, two, three. Making sure I'm counting my stitches properly. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, yep, that should be fine. All right. Oop. Let's redo that. Hold on one second, everyone. There we go. Okay. You just block this a little bit. Okay. Final stretch. Just got to do the white border around it. Hey, Pearl, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. One, two. Okay. Make sure I can count properly here. I'm not paying attention to the timer at this point. I'm just focused on getting it done. Keep pulling the yarn ball onto my computer. Oh, my keyboard, rather. Okay. One, two. Ooh, Shuffle put on a Spangle song. So I'm gonna go ahead and cue the song that comes on after this, because it flows right into the next one. Okay, final stretch, y'all. God, I still remember the first time I saw a Spangle when this song came out. I was like, holy shit. hell is Z playing? All right. I am just in awe as to how square shaped these guys came out, honestly. Two granny squares. Hell yeah. So to summarize what we've done today, we've got the two granny squares here. Well, you cannot see that because my little images are on top of it. So we got two granny squares. And I made one glove, so now I have a pair of gloves. Hell yeah. I think my grandmother would be proud. I should ask her. Okay, y'all. Unfortunately, this is where I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for chilling with me, listening to some music, listening to the conversation between Char and I, and yeah, just hope you had a great time here. I will be streaming again next week, Monday and Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure what time on Monday I'm going to start yet. It's probably going to be somewhere between 6 and 7. It's actually going to be a collab with the Siren King for their birthday. We're going to be playing Minecraft. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be going through the rest of my vinyl collection. So stay tuned for all that. That one's probably going to start at around 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Um, so yeah, if you'd like to keep up with when I go live next, consider giving me a follow here or follow on Blue Sky at itsradnomad.bsky.social, or you can join my Discord. I see the link has been posted a couple times, but if you'd like a place to keep up with all things rad or just shoot the shit, share some memes, consider stopping on by. We would love to have you. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging with me, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.